all who responded for their absolutely incredible work in tragic and challenging circumstances. They were outstanding. I also want to thank local people who showed immense kindness to those stranded on trains and to the casualties. I'm now going to hand you over to my colleague Paul from the ambulance service. Thank you.
Afternoon. My name is Paul Gates. I am the Strategic Commander for the East of England Ambulance Service. The East of England Ambulance Service would like to thank everybody involved in the large-scale emergency response yesterday afternoon. Tragically, as you just heard, one person sadly died at the scene. 11 people sustained very serious injuries and a further 32 serious injuries. A further 56 others also suffered minor injuries. Those with less serious injuries were treated on scene or conveyed to hospital as required. In total, the East of England Ambulance Service and its partners transported 64 patients to hospital through this incident. We dispatched a significant number of resources, including more than 20 ambulances, specialist hazardous area rescue teams, along with 6 air ambulance partners and also volunteer critical responders from the British Association for Immediate Care. Our thoughts are with everyone involved in this incident. We would also like to extend our thanks to all the emergency service colleagues for their swift, coordinated and professional response yesterday afternoon and evening. I'm now going to hand across to Andy, the Chief Fire Officer for Bedfordshire Fire and Rescue Service.
Thanks, Paul. Yeah, good afternoon everyone. I'm Andy Hopkinson, I'm Bedfordshire's Chief Fire Officer and also Chair of the Bedfordshire Local Resilience Forum. I want first to express my deepest condolences to the family and loved ones of the person who tragically lost their life. Our thoughts are also with those who were injured and everyone else affected by what was a deeply distressing incident. Bedfordshire Fire and Rescue Service was called at 5:14 p.m. to reports of a collision involving 2 passenger trains just south of Bedford. We mobilised over 20 fire appliances and specialist vehicles, and at the height of the response, over 70 firefighters and officers were involved at the scene. And this included specialist mutual aid resources from our neighbouring services. There was no fire, and our crews worked alongside with other partner agencies to undertake rescues, make the scene safe and assist with the evacuation of passengers from both trains. This was a major incident requiring a substantial and coordinated emergency response. I'm immensely proud of our firefighters, fire control staff and officers who responded with incredible professionalism, courage and compassion in very difficult circumstances. I also want to thank our Blue Light colleagues and all of the Bedfordshire Local Resilience Forum partners and our Bledwick volunteers who came together in a highly effective multi-agency response. Whilst our resources have now left the scene, Bedfordshire Fire and Rescue Service will continue to support the multi-agency response in any way that we can. Thank you. I'll hand over to Will from Network Rail.
Good afternoon. I'm Will Rogers, Managing Director, East Midlands Railway. Yesterday, our 1640 Corby to St Pancras service collided with our 1550 Nottingham to St Pancras service at Bedford South. We are deeply saddened that our driver has tragically died and a number of other people have suffered injuries. Our thoughts and heartfelt condolences are with family, friends and colleagues of our driver and everybody else who has been injured or affected by this tragic incident. Our priority is the welfare of everybody involved, and we are here for customers and our colleagues. We are on the scene with Network Rail and the emergency services to ensure those affected receive the care and the support that they need. We're fully supporting the Rail Accident Investigation Branch investigation, and our thoughts are firmly with the family and loved ones of our colleague and everybody injured or affected by this tragic incident. This is a profoundly sad day for the railway community, and I'd like to thank everybody that has responded to this incident. I'm now going to pass to Ellie Burrows, Network Rail.
I'm Ellie Burrows, the Regional Managing Director for Eastern Region at Network Rail. I want to echo what has already been said. This is a profoundly sad day for everyone affected by this incident and the wider railway family. Our thoughts are with all those involved, particularly the family, friends and colleagues of the driver who tragically lost their life. I would like to thank the emergency services and railway colleagues who have responded with professionalism and dedication throughout last night and today. This will be a complex recovery operation. We have significant railway resources deployed on the ground and teams from across the industry who are working closely together to support the response, recover the railway safely and minimise disruption wherever possible. The focus is now on supporting those affected and working with the relevant authorities as they investigate what has happened. We will provide every assistance we can to the Rail Accident Investigation Bureau, the British Transport Police and other agencies involved. For customers, we would continue to encourage people to check National Rail inquiries and operator websites for the latest travel information. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you go now. Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah. Good to see you, mate. Yeah.